Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to share you some knowledge from HR's perspective to see the job application procedure. Because a lot of time as a job applicant, you only see the moment when the job is in all the channels from example, LinkedIn or Indeed and any other similar channels or the company's website. But actually the job application procedure started much earlier than the moment you see the job description or the positions online. So today I'm going to share you from an HR's perspective about, okay, what are the important information and try to understand the ideas behind, and also keep in mind by understanding the ideas behind how we can integrate those knowledges into our own job description. Okay, that's the into our own job application. That's the most important part. So at this moment, you can see that normally as a job seeker, you see all those jobs is when the JD starting to be posted in all channels. Some from here, and then you are applying your CVs to the website, and then you either got an interview or not, and then in the end, you'll get an offer from HR. Okay, so that's the view or perspective as a job seeker. As a HR, or even from the overview from the whole business, how did it work? Okay, let me show you more from here. If I go up together with you, actually any of the recruitment starting from the business strategy. Okay, in each year, normally it's by the Q3 or even Q4 from each of the company, they would start to review the following year business strategy. Okay, what are the top things they need to solve in the following years? What are the most important things? What are the less important things? What are the main product they would like to sell or not they want to do, right? So this is the moment to get the strategy clear. By having a set business strategy, managers and directors would make the business scope accordingly from this business strategy. So we will have the business scope A, scope B, and scope C. And as a full overview of those business scope, and then it will translate it by an HR. It's either HR director or HR business partner. Translate from this business scope into employees' competencies review. And this is the most important part for all the job applicants to understand. Okay, so if the existing team is having all those competencies that can support the business to go through in the following year, and then the HR and also the managers will decide to keep exactly the same team. But if the existing same team cannot fulfill the business competencies, the HR would either arrange learning and development, so trainings according to a lot of the companies, trainings to provide it to employees, or if it's not something can be solved in a snapshot by easy trainings, they would start to have the new recruitment. So this is actually, for a lot of companies, the new recruitment started. And then by having this new recruitment, HR needs to internally apply for HC headcount and budget for each of the vacancies, and then clarify the candidate's job responsibility together with the managers from that team. And then according to the knowledge the HR got from the managers or the hiring manager, the HR will generate the job description. And then from here, the rest you know, right? They would put the generated job description into the website. And then from here to the end, you know them all. But why today I want to show you this whole procedure with you is because there are certain steps where you are applying for this vacancy. You can be proactively try to put yourself to be outstanding than any other candidate. The first part is here. When you apply your CV, right? You need to try to understand what's the meaning behind this job description. What's the business ideas behind? What does they expecting this candidate can do and fulfill these missing capabilities within this table? By figuring this out, we can put the information that match with this job description the best, and then you will the chance you get an interview will be much higher. So that's the step one, which is this line. The smallest arrow, the blue one here, is to have the step one. Step two, if you got the interview invitation, this is a great opportunity for you to clarify further what's the real candidate's responsibilities in this role during the conversation you have with a hiring manager, or even sometimes you will have the interview together with your team member. So you would not just understand the responsibility from the job description anymore. The information you can get is much further than just what the HR wrote on the paper or on the website. So step two is to further clarify what's the real responsibility for this role. Step three is if you're lucky, you get and also you did a great job, you will get the offer from the HR, right? And a lot of people would ask me, Grace, how do I know if the salary I gave is the right amount? Did I undervalue myself or did I ask too much? Okay. For each of the HR, when they have this position, as I just mentioned, they would have a certain budget, a range of budget for this position. So in the offer stage, you need to clarify to establish your own salary negotiation strategy, which is to see if it's under this budget or not. Because I guess for each of the job applicants, you want to know, okay, what's the maximum range? What's the maximum salary within this scope, right? With this range. So you need to clarify that up as the most important step three. And then if you can get this 3 steps right, basically you can support the business very well for the company and also the team from here, and then help this company a lot to contribute in the near future. And that's a good recruitment for HR. Okay, so a lot of time as a job seeker, I wouldn't suggest you only thinking from your own perspective. A lot of time, you can change your mindset to understand from the business perspective, the information you can get is much more than what you can see at this moment. So hopefully this video you will find useful. And then if you want to know anything further, don't forget to leave me a comment, and then I will try my best to answer all your questions in my later videos. Okay, that's it for today, and then enjoy the rest of your summer holiday in the Netherlands. Okay, bye.